great loves, one great player. This elegant and respected defender has room in his life for more than football alone. He's opened his heart to a second fascination.
My decision to become a winemaker was the result of a great passion. A lot, like in football, which is something you begin as a passion. I hope that we can do well and expand even though we're a very young company. We've only just begun. Our wine is exported around the world, from the USA to Australia, Japan and China. It is quite popular.
Andrea Barzagli is vintage Juve. Only a handful of Juventus players have been around for all 7 successive league titles, and only 2 are still playing for the Bianconeri, the winemaker and Giorgio Chiellini.
I think Juventus is a special club because its history has been written in sacrifice and triumph. I think the incredible work ethic at Juventus is unique. It sets the club apart. I'm one of the senators. I'm one of the oldest in the team. I'm one of the players with the most experience, so I'm always happy to help the younger lads. I started off as an out-and-out right winger, then got moved to midfield and then finally shifted back to the defence by Giuseppe Pilon at Pistoiese. Allegri says he deserves a lot of credit for finding my ideal position on the field. I played with him at Pistoiese when I was just a youngster. He says he was the one who suggested to Pilon to field me in defence. Honestly, I don't know whether that's the truth or not. I'll definitely have to ask Pilon sooner or later. Allegri used to have great vision as a player. That is why he has become such a great coach. However, physically, he was the exact same as he is now, so he really couldn't have made it to the very top. Having been a part of the Juve team that has won 7 back-to-back titles is a massive honour for me. I have to say I'd never have imagined such a thing, but now I've got a taste for winning, so I'd like it to continue. The title I have the fondest memories of were the first, because it was the most surprising, and the most recent, because it's the one I remember best.
And Juventus are champions once again!
The game I remember best from my time at Juventus has to be against Atalanta in Bergamo, because I scored. I never score. So my son was delighted. He always asks me why I don't score.
It's a goal for Barzagli. Juventus have the lead.
One of the best goals I've seen was the one by Tevez against Parma, when he dribbled 3 or 4 players.
Gets the ball forward. There was an arm across the head of Carlos Tevez, but he's sprinting forward. He's got Lucarelli in front of him, goes past him easily. It's still Carlos Tevez for a brilliant solo goal! Tevez did it all his own. What a goal from Carlos Tevez.
I have met many leaders, but the very best were Buffon at Juventus and Cannavaro and the national team. When they spoke, everyone paid attention. They weren't particularly talkative people, but when they had something to say, they made sure everyone understood.
Much of the talk now is about how this current crop matches up to previous harvests, and Barzagli's tasting notes deserve attention.
Compared to previous seasons, I think this squad is the most complete we've had. The fact we are favourites to win the title means we have greater responsibility and pressure. We must not underestimate the match against Genoa. The first game after the break is always tricky. Genoa can prove dangerous. They've just changed coach, which always gives an emotional shock to a team. And they're a team that is always capable of scoring. That said, we're playing at home and need to make the most of the Allianz Stadium.